That's a good way to start out the video. So we are here for episode 4, I believe this is now. We are on to game number 2 of this series. The last video was game 1. I think I filmed the second half. This is game 2, and I'm only filming the 4th quarter here. That was the end of the 3rd quarter right there. So yeah, and I'm up by like 23 points. The first quarter was a little tough, but after that I kind of blew them out. So it looks like we're gonna get another win down, and then we'll need 2 more still to finish off this series. I'll turn off that volume on there, another one. So looks like this game's pretty much under control. That's why I'm not filming a ton of it, but just 1 quarter, so probably a 15-minute video or something. Yeah, wasn't sure if I was going to get a video out today or not, but I ended up having time to. See, I'm up by 21 points right now. 6:45 to play, so this game's about done. As for the schedule for this sort of the upload schedule that I'm going to kind of have, I will be playing a game tomorrow night. I do not know if I'll be able to film any of it or not. We'll just have to see. If I do, it'll probably just be 4th quarter, like this video. Regardless of how close the game is, I'll probably just film the 4th quarter if I have time. And then Tuesday, I'm off of work at the moment. If that stays true, I'll probably finish up game 4 on Tuesday morning. I don't know what I film for that. We'll see. If it's a good game, maybe I'll film the second half, but otherwise probably just the 4th quarter again. So we probably won't have a full game filmed for this series, but that's okay because this is probably a more kind of boring series. Because obviously I'm blowing them out. I've blown them out in the first 2 games, so the other 2 will probably be the same, but you never know. But then Tuesday afternoon, it would be the start of the next series. Since we'll see which team I end up facing. But that, for the first game, I'm planning to do a full game, like film the whole thing like I did before. Because that first game in the series is probably going to be the hardest one for me to win, just because I don't know how the other team plays. And after you play a game or 2, you kind of get used to how they play and you know how to beat them better. So I'll probably film that first game fully, like the full game, and then yeah, I don't know. Then I'll probably finish up the series over the next few days, and maybe on Friday I might be able to start the next series, but who knows? That all depends on if I keep winning. Obviously, if I lose a game, the series is technically over, because the point of the series is to go undefeated. So yeah. Now this is just sort of a rough idea here, but the way my work schedule is supposed to be for the next 2 weeks, in theory, I could get to a point where I make the finals on here and I'd be able to probably film full games for most of those. That would be cool to do, to actually film all the games for finals. I'll definitely have to film the final game. I'll have to film all of that if I get that far, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, because obviously you can lose any game, so. So yeah, not looking too far ahead, just got to do what I can do now, and that's play smart in this game. Let's make sure that all my guys are rested. Good. All right. to talk about at the moment. Shogai Shinro is coming back in a little bit. I'm trying to think what day it is today. Let me check actually. It is the 23rd today. So not this week, but maybe the week after will be Shogai Shinro. Yeah, that'll probably work with kind of when I'm finishing up this series, maybe. So we'll finish up this series, probably start filming or start airing Shogai Shinro again right at the beginning of November, and then after this series is done, starting the piano series. And then yeah, I'll just go with that for the winter of the piano series. Shogai Shinro until I run out of tournaments to air, and then after that, then the piano series. And that'll pretty much be what's going to happen this winter on this channel. Obviously, we'll see how the road to 50K series turns out. I did say I wanted to take a break after I hit 50K, and then I'd probably come back for like road to 55K. I don't know how this is all going to work out, having to go to the doctor and stuff. I did say in my last road to 50K video I would maybe have to pay like $7,000. I don't really know if that's exactly how much it's going to be, just because I'm not sure how much my insurance is going to end up covering. So it might be less than that actually, but it'll still be thousands of dollars. But who knows? It may be like 5,000 maybe instead. But I don't really know yet. I won't know that for a while. So yeah, nothing I can really do about that. So I'm just gonna keep working at that, just like normal. There was something else I was going to talk about, but I forgot. I think I want to, I'll kind of maybe get into that later. In the next Road to 50K video. I think I want to start saving up for a new laptop. I think I want to start saving up for a new laptop. It might be like $1,200 or something like that. Shouldn't be too hard to get to, but obviously we got to finish up saving up for this other stuff first. But that shouldn't be terrible. So yeah, just because my one laptop now is kind of awful. Yeah, the battery basically doesn't work, so it always has to be plugged in, and it's a real pain to move around. So I would maybe like to keep that one in one spot and then have one that I can take around. But we'll see. That'll be maybe on my list of things to get maybe next year, but I don't really know yet. We'll see how much money I end up having to pay and how much I make over the next 2 months or so. But yeah, so I've pretty much ended up talking all the way through this video. As you can see, I haven't been paying attention to the game because I haven't scored in 2 minutes and 15 seconds, but that's okay, we got a big enough lead. This is usually how these games tend to go. I do these blowouts, and then as the end of the game goes on, they kind of make it come back because I'm not really paying attention. Yeah. 1 minute to go. And at this point, I think I'm just going to stop doing anything, basically. I'll take one last timeout. That's all my timeouts. I've used those good. So yeah. And like I said, in these blowout games, you just trying to play smart and stop your guys from getting injured or anything like that. So, why is he in the game? He should not be in the game. And then, let me switch the settings back so we don't forget. Now I'm just going to hold on to the ball. shoot that and make it. I'm curious to see. Yeah, that's how you know it's usually a blowout game, is when my bench players are my leading scorers. So that's always good. Because I'll need the starters rested good for the next series. There's another one. So yeah, might film game 3 of the fourth quarter of game 3 tomorrow. Maybe not, but I'll still play it anyway. So expect either fourth quarter video or just no video. Game 4 probably a fourth quarter video, and then game 1 of the next series will be a full game. As we finish up game 2, will be 31 wins in a row, 31-0, and that's that. 18-point win, solid game. That's one more down. We need 45 to go 45-0 in total. So that should be, what is that? 14 more? 31-0, so 14 more to go. Long way to go, but we just gotta take it series by series and game by game. Let's see here. Yeah, I beat him in most categories there, so. How long is this video? 12 minutes? Okay, not bad. I'm gonna save the game quick, and then I'll look at that sort of other stuff there. Because obviously, if we're gonna try and sweep each series, it really kind of comes down to just luck as to how the other series by the computer teams go. You want those series to go long so that it gives your guys more rest time. Sorry, these save screens take forever. I probably should have just saved it for after, but yeah, here we go. So we either play Phoenix or Memphis next. They are tied 1-1 in their series, so that's already a good sign, which means they're already going to have to play an extra game. Then I will. Let's see who's. I don't think in my entire time of playing NBA 2K, I don't think I've played either of those teams, Phoenix or Memphis, in an actual playoff series. So I'm really not sure what to expect from them, but we'll see. So that's why I'm going to film that game 1, because that should be an interesting game to watch and play. So yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to speculate any further than that. Only on sort of this side of things, like I said, I don't want to think too far ahead, but just thinking ahead a little bit. Philadelphia, I know when I played them earlier, that was a tough game. And Brooklyn, unfortunately, I feel like we might end up facing against them again, but that was by far the hardest game I had to play in the regular season. I was down by 10 with less than 2 minutes going. I had to make a miracle comeback to beat them. So if I end up facing them in the finals, that's going to be really hard. But yeah, that's just thinking ahead. But we got to make sure we make it out of this series first. So my next focus is just game 3, because none of all that other stuff matters if I don't make it past game 3. So yeah, expect game 3 tomorrow, or not. I don't know yet. It'll just be a fourth quarter. Otherwise, Tuesday, there should be several videos uploaded, probably a fourth quarter and then a full game. So look forward to that, and I'll see you for episode number 5, I think. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.